Hi, this is Robert Fuller, back again with blog number 3 on the subject of building a successful channel program around cloud services and solutions. I hope you found the 2 previous blogs useful in planning your channel's transition to a cloud-based world. This blog is brought to you with the help of Philip Moon and the Channel Enablers team, so a special thanks to them for making this blog happen. You're all probably very familiar with this slide by now, and I hope you see the logic in my selection of the order in which we approach the channel engagement model for the cloud. Significant changes in the marketplace have impacted our partners just as much, if not more, than our own business. As I've been describing in these blogs, cloud is having a major disruptive influence on all aspects of our business, from the products and services now available and how they're consumed, to the new decision makers in the selection process and therefore the way our channel must respond. This third blog will focus on the channel partner, and I want to emphasize the term partner because we are in business with our partner community. They are an extension of our company, and their ability to enable the sale of our product or service, nurture happy customers, help build our brand and credibility in the market, and do it profitably reflects directly on our own company. It's the impact of our channel partners that I now want to devote to this next blog. Before I jump into talking about the channel partner, I want to briefly review where we've been in our 2 previous blogs. The evolution of cloud is speeding up rapidly as more and more individuals and companies realize the value of cloud-based products and services. In blog 1, we focused on the shift in acceptance of cloud services. This was based on improved performance, features, security and reliability of the infrastructure, enhanced development platforms and tools, and the broad offering of SaaS-based applications. These changes have enabled decision-making to shift substantially from the IT department to the business unit. There's also been numerous reports from Capgemini, Gartner, and others highlighting that between 40 to 50% of all cloud-based decisions are now being made by chief marketing officers, human resources management, procurement, finance, and administration. Understanding the differences in selection motivators between corporate IT and the BU buyer will enable you to position products and services much more effectively. Besides the buying decision shift, when looking at services and solutions, we need to take into account the importance of availability or uptime and significance of data integrity or security. Based on the use case and how it could evolve in the company, that initial decision could be made in the user department, but the solution could transition to corporate IT as the application increases in significance or becomes mainstream within the business. You and your partner community must understand these shifts, and if applicable to your products or services, read the tea leaves so that you effectively plan the right sales strategy for success. So let's now jump in and talk about your channel partners and the big issues and/or changes they are most likely facing. Please bear with me while I digress just for a minute. As I said before, these are your business partners. They made long-term commitments to your company, they are the stewards of your brand, and it's important we enable them to be successful in this new cloud world. The value of channel and these specific partners remains the same now as it has been previously, and we need to help them transition. In my many years in the channel, I've seen and experienced the swings that companies make regarding channel strategy and their commitment to it. It's sometimes like a pendulum from one extreme to the other. The problem is that when change occurs, most times management looks at the challenge or issue only from their company's perspective rather than through the lens of their business partners, i.e. the channel, and generally don't collaborate to develop the plan to respond to those changes in parallel. Channel is often an afterthought. That's why I'm working backwards, from service and/or solution through the customer to the partner, and then finally the hosted service provider and/or vendor. We have to think this way in order to build an appropriate action plan. Okay, I'll now get off my soapbox, but I feel the partner is often at the wrong end of change at times. Your partner community is the foundation of your business success and needs investment to realize the new business potential. So let's now focus on channel engagement. We're all very familiar with how our partners have engaged with customers in the past, leveraging existing relationships, some for 10 or even 20 or more years. They have been seen as a trusted advisor on IT and the introduction of new technology. They've also benefited from a compensation model that provides significant upfront revenue for sales and business overheads, and generally have built on an existing presence or solution set within the customer. Now the whole world is changing, and their customer base is transitioning at a variable rate to cloud-based services and solutions. The services and solutions are fundamentally different. The features are familiar, but the underlying technology and support is completely different. Often management in the business unit is making the decision on which solution to choose, and your partner may not have relationships with those departments or individuals. That's why I keep referencing the need to re-establish their trusted advisor status. The compensation model has also turned upside down. They now receive pennies on the dollar for those services, impacting both top-line revenue and their ability to cover all old world overheads. I could actually spend a whole blog just advising on compensation structure options. The new solutions are a tipping point for new competition to be introduced to your customer, and they may not be your traditional players, and the list goes on. So what must you do to start affecting appropriate change? So where to from here? How has your solution or service changed? What is your new sales model? Where has it been successful and why? Most vendors have direct and indirect sales channels, so there are many places to see what's working, not working, and why. With this change, you need to build a new model for your channel partners to trial and then follow. How is this new solution or service different from the other products they sell or that it replaces? What's the value proposition? And don't forget to keep this simple. How does the sales process differ? References are great. Has any of your customers bought this new solution or service, and why did they? I'm sure you've all been down this path before. What we need to do is craft the new model for our partners and with them as well. Your partners are there to help you help them. That's what a partnership is all about. Get a core group of your partners together that best fits your model and its execution. Don't just pick the largest partners or partners on your partner council. Bring in representatives from your sales, product, support, and marketing teams to brainstorm the approach, consider training, tools, and the support needed for it to be successful. If you or your partners have new service or solution customers that could also provide feedback, that would be even better. Invite your partners and maybe a customer or two to a 2-day offsite to brainstorm the new sales model, highlighting that it's a working session and what the outcome needs to be. Build your sales model and execution plan with the help from this team. Then get into the field and work with these partners to implement and refine the process. When you're comfortable with the progress being made, roll it out broadly across the channel, highlighting the experience that you've gained with customer references and channel advocates in place. Also, don't forget to look beyond your existing channel for of-the-web partners and additional routes to market. the opportunity for new partnerships will open up with the new sales model. Finally, see if there are any other vendors that you can collaborate with to broaden the breadth and depth of your solution and its market appeal. I've often had success developing what I call a triple play, where I'm going to market with my channel and an additional vendor to drive incremental business that we can all benefit from. Over the last 6 to 7 minutes, I've highlighted the importance of your channel partnerships and investing in the existing channel to create an appropriate new sales model for the services and solutions your company sells. I've collaborated with my channel partners on numerous occasions to build new models, enhance existing models, or just refine program elements. Collaboration between your company and the channel is the solution. In the next blog, blog number 4, we'll move from the partner to the hosting service provider and/or vendor, and highlight ways they need to respond to the new channel engagement model for the cloud. Thanks very much for listening. Thanks again to Channel Enablers for giving me the opportunity to produce this blog. And finally, if you have any questions, please email me at robert@thatchannelguy.com.